Tarot. So, welcome to Life Outspoken Tarot. Yay! All right, so let me get my Palo Santo going. We're going to clear this energy real quick. I hope everybody had a good day yesterday. And don't think too much on the negatives, but instead the positives, okay? Because what did it say yesterday? You're a spiritual warrior. Just make sure you have your swords ready and sharp and walk in righteousness and truth. Your authentic self. Be you. And don't let anybody move that. No matter what illusions they're coming with, no matter what immaturity they're coming with, or anything like that. You just got to keep doing you. Okay? All right. Let's do this. Move my whole table, huh? All right, Spirit. Let us know what we need to do for today. Let my people know what they need to know for today. Okay? Let's see what we got going on. Let the people know that is watching this right now or will watch this as soon as it drops what they need to know, or what a specific person really needs to know, or as a collective, what is most important, the message that needs to come out within our community right now, the people that come into this space. All right, Spirit, let us know. Whoa, okay, that came out fast. Okay, what's influencing this? What is influencing this? It's the King of Cups, by the way. So, it's a masculine energy. Okay, let's see what's influencing it. Okay. What is the best outcome of this energy right here? What is the best outcome? Most positive outcome of this energy? Come on, give me some. Come on, Spirit, what's the most positive outcome? That's a lot. What's the most positive outcome, Spirit? Okay. And what's happening in the far past? Okay. And in the near future, in the recent past. What happened in the recent past? Okay. And I kind of wanted to come out with it. All right, and then what is the role we're playing in the situation? Whoever needs this particular read, what is the role we're playing in the situation? Okay. Interesting. What's the feelings? How do we feel? How do we feel? Okay. And hopes and dreams. I said hopes and dreams. We're going to redo that. Even though Spirit knows. But still. That's a little Virgo in me. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Okay. Oop. Pop right back in there, huh? Hopes and fears. Okay. And outcome. What's the outcome of this situation? What's the overall outcome of this situation? Going down the path is going right now. What is the outcome? What is the outcome of the situation? Okay. Interesting. I feel like I want no more. I'll get that one. Okay. you know what, we're going to see the story, and if it feels like I need to add more to clarify, then we will, okay? So, off top, we have the King of Cups. So, the King of Cups is the king out of the bunch that is more in tune with his emotions. This also represents a water sign sometimes. He can represent, a lot of the time, it's Pisces. He has but it can be any water sign because he has the Pisces, the fish around his neck, but it also has the yin and yang symbol like Cancer in his cup. So can be a water sign, but it doesn't have to be. It can be a king that is intuitive, that it does have a certain understanding of life, a certain level of wisdom, but at the same time, he's very in tune with his emotions. He comes with love, like the King of Cups. Like for me, I love the King of Cups. You know, I want that love. I want that water. So yeah, and what's influencing it? The um the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is victory. That's championship. That's winning. That's coming to win. So somebody is victorious in some kind of way, some form of victory as the King of Cups right here. So we're gonna find out as the story continues if this story is in the perspective of the King of Cups or someone dealing with the King of Cups. Okay. So in the so in the best possible outcome, well, this energy just by itself is the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups in this particular deck is a sense of nostalgia. It's something from the past. Like you have two kids, and it's a cup with flowers. So that's like someone like the male energy here is like giving her flowers, and it's just like offering a cup, and it's normally like a friendship, a union, or just something nostalgic that's from the past. Okay, so the most positive outcome just from this energy right here is just saying an offer of friendship and of some in a sense of the past, someone. So it may be someone you know from the past, or may have known since a child, or just brings you to your inner child, or something like that. Okay, what happened in the far past? In the far past, someone felt like they had to have their walls up, and they were expecting deceit, like just looking out the way and just like, I see it coming. Let me just already have my wand ready. Let me just already be ready because I can see this coming. Right? So that's what happened in the far past. In the recent past, see, and this is why. This is why somebody felt like that in the far past. And I still don't know if this is a reading for the masculine, for the King of Cups, or if this is somebody else's perspective and what they went through as of why. We're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to keep the story going. So, in the recent past, we have the Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands. And in this deck, the Five of Swords represents winning unjustly, like without honor and integrity. Like basically you won in a way you didn't even have to win like that. Like you didn't even have to do that. And they're like laughing behind people's backs with their swords, like they just cut somebody behind their back when they don't even know it. They didn't even have to do that. That's what this card represents. Literally, like they didn't have to do it like that. You didn't have to slice somebody on the low and you didn't have to do that. But instead, still decided to operate without integrity. Hi. Hi. What's your name? Melanie. Milani. Hi. We're happy to have you. So I hope you was here from the beginning so you can kind of get where we're going right here. So far we got a King of Cups that was influenced by a victory. We got some nostalgia from either a past person that you knew since a child, or an inner child, someone who brings out an inner child offering a cup of friendship. And in the far past, we have the Nine of Wands, which is about expecting deceit, like expecting someone to come with some BS. You know, like you just know they're about to come. You can see it from a mile away, and it's like, I don't even have time, but I'm ready though, and my walls is up. And then in the recent past, okay, that's cool. All right, so we were just talking about the Five of Swords. So that's somebody that was doing something behind somebody's back and won in a situation, but a small win without integrity. And then you have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is about overcoming, about being on top. While somebody was coming with attacks and BS or evil, like you overcame it. If you look at the picture, it's a person standing uphill while all those wands are trying to get them from below. But they not having it. They won. They won that battle. So whoever was operating in ill will, it's been defeated in the recent past. Like, get up out of here. Like, I saw that coming anyway. So they was already ready for that. So let's see what's happening in the near future. Okay, Spirit, what's going on in the near future with this story? What's happening in the near future? What do we need to know? Okay. In the near future, is someone just focusing on their skills, on their craft, on what they do in life. Like, you see this right here? I love the picture that they use to show this because it's a person literally working on their wings. You see him? Like, really hammering, like, working on his wings. And that's where the pinnacles are, behind that. Behind what makes you fly in life. Like, what really guides you? What do you have naturally? What gives you wings? Working on that and focusing on that. That's what's happening in the near future. Our role in the situation. Oh, okay. So our role in the situation is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is a new, fresh energy. It's a young person that's coming in with new opportunities and a burst of energy into a space. So I guess that's how you feel, or someone feels, or someone that's gonna watch this feels in a situation. Being that youthful energy, bringing that new ideas, that those new thoughts, and ready to fight for that, ready to go hard for whatever that is. So working on your craft, doing what you need to do that gives you wings, and operating within your own inner child of freshness and new ideas to fight for something new in a situation. That's our role. So whoever this is about, this is our role in the situation, the Page of Swords. I can actually, for some reason, Spirit is telling me to elaborate on that too. So talk a little bit more about this Page of Swords, Spirit. Tell us a little bit more about our role in this situation. One more. Just one more, Spirit. One more. Okay, Spirit says no. Okay. So actually the Knight of Swords in reverse came out. And I feel like I need to give you that word for word. That's why another card didn't come out. So let's talk about the Knight of Swords in reverse and then put it all together. Unsuccessful or erratic behavior. Bad judgment, extravagance. The seeker makes an impulsive mistake. Okay. So that adds to the story. So basically, the Page of Swords, how it says, like it's youthful and just bursting in with new ideas and all of that. Well, it was kind of done in a way that wasn't, or is happening right now, in a way that it wasn't thought through. Just kind of was hasty and just jumping out and making decisions and doing stuff. So because of that, The feelings of the situation is you feel tied down and trapped in a situation, just kind of stuck, like, oh man, like now which way do I go? Like just really don't know what to do. But the hopes and fears is the sun. So this is a hope. So the sun is like the best card in the entire deck. It's full of love and joy and abundance and fullness between your love life, your money, your just your inner love, you and yourself glowing out. Like you feel like the inner child. You feel like you can just live free and just you know how we grind so hard just to be able to do the things that make us feel like a child. It's that. It's that. It's just not caring. It's just free and loving and just living life. The outcome of this is the high priestess. The high priestess is wise, is mystical, is operating in her higher self. So now I feel like this is a feminine outlook on a situation. And because of that, okay, so now let's really look at the storyline now that we've made it all the way to the end. There will be a King of Cups that will present themselves. So this could either be a water sign, or this can be someone that has genuine love and is intuitive to a situation. And then it can be victorious. It can be victorious. It may be someone that you knew from the past, or that brings a nostalgia from your past. The whole story and situation began or was influenced by something from a while back of being in a state of being. And this could be them, because all of this looks like masculine energy. So this can be a perspective of what they went through that influenced the female to operate as her higher self. That ends with this situation. Okay, let's just talk about it. So you have somebody who expected deceit, whose walls were up. This can be your walls were up, or this can be their walls were up, and they just weren't being trustworthy. They just weren't trusting. Because in the recent past, somebody actually did something that was untrustworthy. They won in a way that they didn't have to. And someone else overcame that evil. Someone overcame the evil of someone's deceit and decided to, in the near future, just to work on their craft, work on their skills, and work on their wings to fly and to be in a better state of being. And where you at right now, somewhere in this mix, you made a hasty decision. A hasty decision that caused you not to win the way you would have liked to win. So that could have been this, and it came off as deceit. Or maybe you just made a decision in dealing with an individual too hasty. Maybe you decided too hasty because of what you expected, or what you have been used to, or what you just dealt with. Or maybe it's in involvement with your craft. Yes. And that's what we have to do sometimes. She said, thank you for the influence, even if it hurt you bad. And that's what life is about. That's what life is about. I thank everyone who hurt me, or anybody who put me through something. Because when I look back, there's things that I had to receive from that situation. It's things that I positively learned from them in the midst of it. And then it's things that I learned about myself in the midst of it. Like, okay, I react to this like this. I like this. I don't like that. I want this. I don't want that. With experience with people, we grow and we develop. And we wouldn't, in some ways, we wouldn't grow without dealing with it. So it hurts sometimes, but it's a part of our story, and it's a part of our growth. And you got to thank those people, because I had a situation where I fell in a way, and I would have never known that the people that I thought had my back, or I thought um, viewed me in a certain light, really didn't, and was like happy to see me fall, and was like hoping for it if I had not fallen. Because then that would have had me in a certain state of power, and they probably wouldn't have never wanted to show it, because it would have been more of a benefit to not show it, you know? So I get it, girl, I get it, okay? So, feeling stuck. Feeling stuck after making a making a hasty decision, but the hope is still like just joy and love and fulfillment and just being the sun. I heard that. Just being the sun. Look at it. It's a kid naked on a pony. Look at that picture. That's freedom. That is freedom. Getting that vitamin D from the sun. Look. And being that purity, not allowing whatever it is that you went through to hinder you into just feeling like old and worn out and just done with life, but instead letting it shed off and letting your purity be that, and your purity be what's left. And that's that high priestess. The high priestess is wise. The high priestess is in tune. The high priestess mess around and get the love. You know what I mean? It's gonna attract what's truly needed, because she's truly in tune. Just like they say, real recognize real. That's that. If you're operating as your wise and highest self, you're gonna attract that and see it in others. It'll be a pull, because what you're looking for is looking for you. So it'll pull into you. You'll pull into them. So, and whatever else is going on in life, because it said just work on your wings and your craft. So maybe it is, maybe you may have a skill that's similar even to this, and helping people in their spiritual walk, or whatever it is that you do. But doing it in high frequency and wisdom, and applying it. What is wisdom? It's taking knowledge, understanding it, and then applying it. That's wisdom. It is the knowledge of experience applied. You can't read that in a book. It's the stuff that you learn that you can't read in a book. It's from experience. Either watching others' experiences right up and close to you, which is still part of your experience, or literally falling and bumping your head sometimes. And then having to brush it off like, okay, I know what that feel like. Next time, jump over the crack. So that's just what this is all about. So peace and love. Keep walking your walk. Keep working on your wings. Keep working on your craft. And we're going to revisit this tomorrow. Yay! And thank you for joining. This is my first live with the Life Outspoken Tarot. So thank you for joining in. It's much appreciated. And I hope you continue on this walk. We do this every morning. Started a few days ago. And I hope you join in. Okay? Love. Yes. Have a good day.